master key is the key of salvation. Being born again. To gain access into the blessings of the kingdom. John 3:3. You must be born into the family before you can access the heritage of the family. You must be born. Many people want the blessing of God, but they detest the God of the blessing. Meeting with God who blesses is more important than receiving the blessing he gives. I had illustrated in the first service. If you meet a rich man and tell him to give you 1 million, he can give it to you, but that's all you will ever get from him. But if you ask the rich man, can I come to live in your house? You will get far beyond the 1 million he's giving to you. Because your stay in his house will give you access to minimum 3 meals per day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything he eats, you are permitted to eat. He will give you clothes. And if he's as wealthy, he will even give you a car to ride. Why? Because you are living in his house. People who live in my house reflect the wealth in my house. You can't see anybody wearing rag in my house. Why? Because there is abundance there. You can't find anybody eating food without meat in my house. Why? Abundance of meat. You can't find somebody living in my house and does not have access to fruits. Why? There is fruit in my house. What I eat, they eat. So when you come to God, you don't need to beg for blessing. You are allotted and allocated with blessing. You are given your portion as when you are due. Can you imagine somebody begging for lunch or dinner in my house? No way. No way. Why? I have taken him as my responsibility. When you come to God, he takes you as his responsibility. He caters for you. He meets your needs. When you are born again, you are born into blessing. Acts chapter 3, verse 26. You are born into blessing. Unto you first, God, having raised up his son, Jesus, sent him to do what? Let me hear you. Why did Jesus come? Let me hear you again. So when he comes into your life, what comes into your life? When Jesus comes into your heart, what comes into your life? Do you have Jesus? What did he bring for you? Blessing. Life minus Jesus is curses. Life with Jesus is blessing. Praise God. I say praise God. God sent him to bless you. Galatians chapter 3, verses 13 and 14. Christ came to redeem us, to salvage us from the curse of the law. He came being made a curse for us, for it is written, cursed be everyone that hangeth upon a tree, that the blessing of Abraham might come upon you and I, who are Gentiles, through Jesus Christ. So Jesus came to bless you. He came to bless you. So if you don't give your life to Jesus, you are the one to blame. You are to blame. If you are suffering, you are to one to blame. So when Jesus came, he said, whosoever comes to me, I will not throw away. He said, furthermore, come to me, all of you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Say amen, somebody.